going to move into presentations to the board. Accent on Academics is our first one. Dr. Shandor.
Thank you, Mr. Medford. Dare Elementary School staff and students have been actively engaged in problem-based STEM education. Students in Ms. Buckley's 5th grade class have taken on the role of scientists to investigate real-world problems impacting the oceans. Using an inquiry process and hands-on experiences, these ORCAs, or Ocean Research Conservation Agents, have explored and researched the impact of humans on the oceans and plan to share their findings with other DARE students in the community at an upcoming Ocean Symposium. DARE Elementary Principal, Ms. Lindsay Cacavalli, will introduce our student and staff member presenters. Thank you.
Good evening, Chairman Medford, school board members, Dr. Shandor, and members of our community. I'm Lindsay Cacavalli, principal at Dare Elementary, and I am excited to share with you some of the problem-based and transformative learning that's happening at Dare Elementary School. This past summer, Dare 5th grade teacher Deb Buckley, along with 4 other York County teachers, were selected to attend the Virginia Initiative for Science Teaching Achievement, VISTA, at William & Mary. During this 4-week summer institute, Ms. Buckley engaged in in-depth professional learning that ultimately resulted in the creation of inquiry-based science units aligned with the Virginia SOLs. This authentic approach to science instruction has our students interested, excited, and engaged to investigate environmental issues. Now I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Buckley and her ORCAs so they can share more about the exciting things happening in their classroom.
Thank you, Mrs. Cacavalli, for that wonderful introduction. I'm Deb Buckley. I've been a 5th grade teacher at Dare Elementary for the past 14 years. And I'm so honored to be here this evening to tell you about the STEM instruction that's going on in my classroom this year. This past summer, when I attended VISTA, I was able to collaborate and learn with other teachers from across Virginia. And during this time, I was reaffirmed in my belief that students learn best when it's hands-on instruction. One of the strategies that I learned was to make scenarios for the children. So in this next slide, you're going to be seeing, this is a letter that I created to kick off the Oceans Unit. It's from NOAA, a fictitious letter, of course, but it engages the children. It asks them if they wanted to become ORCAs, which are Ocean Research Conservation Agents. Of course, they were all thrilled, and they wanted to embark on this adventure to study the ocean, the geologic characteristics and physical characteristics, along with human impact problems. In order to engage the students in this scientific-based inquiry, I flipped the curriculum. So we started with a problem. Instead of just diving into the content, we started with a problem. How can we protect our oceans? While I'm teaching the curriculum, the ocean scientists, the ORCA scientists, they're also engaged in researching their own topics so that they can understand the problems, the causes of the problems, the effects, and possible solutions. The whole time that they are working and researching, they are using their best reading and writing and researching skills so that they can become great communicators at our future Ocean Symposium, which we'd like to invite you to come to. I'm so excited and proud to introduce some of our ORCA scientists that are here this evening to tell you about some of their discoveries. We have Derek Crockett, Jalen Parker, and Emily Nicholas.
Hello, I'm Derek Crockett. I'm a 5th grade student and an ORCA scientist. My research on oil spills have shown the problems that oil has caused to coastal communities. When oil reaches the shores, it interacts with sediment such as beach sand, gravel, plants, and habitats of wildlife and humans. Here I am investigating one type of oil cleanup method called a skimmer. It skims the oil off the surface and is carried as waste. It was very effective because after cleaning the oil, I was the one on my team with the least amount of oil left. All these absorbents work second best at cleaning up the oil. I would like to introduce Jalen Parker to talk about dispersants.
Hello, I am Jalen Parker, a 5th grade student and ORCA scientist. A cleanup method that I did was the dispersants. It breaks up the oil after a spill. I first tested the pH of the water, and it was a 8. I then added 1 millimeter of Dawn dish soap, and I inserted it into the water. I was surprised to see that it had did little to remove the oil. And when I had tested the pH after, it had gone to an 8.5, which is unhealthy for plants and animals. Overall, I do not think that it is environmentally safe. One alternative form of energy that is environmentally safe are wind turbines. Scientists and engineers are looking at the possibility of putting up wind turbines off the coast of Virginia Beach. That is a good place because there is more wind over the ocean to generate electricity. For the Ocean Symposium, Derek and I will be building a small wind turbine and testing it with different blades to see which produce more energy. Here is Emily to talk about another human impact on the ocean.
I am Emily Nicholas, and my research has been concerning this beautiful sea creature, the sea turtle. Sea turtles feed on jellyfish, and over the last 10 years, our sea turtle population has declined due to the death of sea turtles that have been eating plastic bags that they think are jellyfish. We all use plastic bags, and they are making their way into the ocean. My project involves informing people of this problem. Along with other ORCAs, I will be visiting classes to teach other students about the harmful effects of plastic bags getting into the ocean. One solution is to use cloth or paper bags. These are some examples of research and solutions that we have studied as ORCAs. We would like to invite you to our Ocean Symposium on Thursday, February 26th at our school from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. to learn more about our ocean ecosystem and how we all can protect it. Thank you for your attention.
The students would like to
Thank you very
give you
much.
an invitation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Exactly. Well, I want to say thank you very much. A great presentation once again. I know that Dare Elementary School for me is kind of, was close to my heart because that's where I went to elementary school just a few years ago, of course. But we didn't do this kind of fun stuff when I was there, but we learned. But y'all obviously are having some fantastic fun in the classrooms while you're learning. Now, I didn't know sea turtles ate jellyfish. I learned something new this evening, and with the number of jellyfish in the York River, we definitely need to increase the number of sea turtles out there. And as people get stung, they probably would like to see the same thing happen. But thank you, great presentation.
Anybody want to be a marine biologist or oceanographer? Or
Environmental scientist?
anyone? Anyone?
Any kind of job around water.
When I grow up, I would like to be an engineer.
Good.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Wonderful.
Well, I'm
That's
impressed.
tremendous.
This has been
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, definitely. That's what, as I was watching the three of you, I thought, wow, I see marine biologist, environmental scientist, something like that. That even though you're in fifth grade and you may not be thinking that far into the future, this may have had a dramatic impact on you, that you may, in about 10 years, say, wow, or less than 10 years.
I think they'll go to the beach and look at the water very differently.
That's right.
And you can help educate others about pollution and polluting the beaches and the water. Well done.
Exactly.
Just want to take 1 minute and thank Ms. Buckley for inspiring your students in those projects. So thank you for all you do every day for our students.